Yo, what is up world, Money Beeps here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is really good to see you all. This week's vlog, we're going to be talking about the 180 degree roll. So before we get into it, roll the intro, and I'll see you soon. So like I said, we're going to be talking about that 180 degree rule today. We're going to break it down as quick as we possibly can because, you guessed it, I don't feel like doing a lot of editing. So just yesterday I had the opportunity to go speak to a film class at UC Riverside thanks to the amazing, awesome, talented filmmaker, my best friend and your best friend, Chelsea Ramirez, and it was amazing, and I'm very, very thankful for this opportunity. As you know, if you're new to the channel, I have taught before. I taught 2 years as an adjunct professor, so it was really cool to kind of switch back into gears and go and teach just a little bit and be a special guest at my best friend's film class. So the topic at hand was the 180 degree rule. So what I want to do is just show you the footage that we filmed on the day at UC Riverside with the class and just break down what the 180 degree rule actually is. So when you're filming and you're pointing your camera in one particular way, say for instance we're shooting a wide shot right here, so the direction that the camera is facing, think of there being an imaginary line, which is pretty much like a half circle from where you're filming. So it's a straight line on the camera, and then it just curves all the way around into a half circle. That is actually what the 180 degree line looks like. So from there, you want to stay within that 180 degrees when you move your camera, because if you begin to jump and move around it, you're just going to break that rule. So why do we do that? Now, on the wide shot, their eye lines are looking exactly at each other, right? So the 180 degree rule really helps us orientate the physical space of where our characters are, because when we jump into a close-up or an over the shoulder, we want to make sure that the characters are on the left side and the right side of the frame, which is where we saw them in that wide shot. Now, again, this character was on the right-hand side of the wide shot, so when we come in for coverage, they are still on the right-hand side and our other character is on the left-hand side of the frame if we split it down the middle. So if you think about it, depending on if we jump over on this side of the character or on the other side of the character, they are still on the same sides of the frame that we saw them in the wide shot. Again, this really is just to make sure that the orientation of each character is consistent so that when we're cutting back and forth, it doesn't call attention to itself and it allows you, the viewer, to just stay focused in on the story, which obviously is most important. Now, these rules that we're talking about, much like any rule in filmmaking, are made to be broken, with the exception of making sure you're doing it for a reason. Maybe you're trying to break the rule because of the story, there is an important beat that you want to leave your audience feeling off. So what that looks like is this right here. If we were to just jump over on the other side of that 180 degree rule, this is what it looks like when you cut back and forth. Now again, the eye lines are now off. Our characters are not looking exactly at each other. So that's what happens, and that's what it looks like when you break that 180 degree rule. So I hope that this made sense, and if you were interested, that's what the entire conversation was when I went over to UC Riverside. And again, I'm super, super thankful to my best friend Chelsea Ramirez, or Professor Ramirez, or Professor Chelsea, however you know her as. I'm really, really grateful for that opportunity, and I really enjoyed getting back into the teacher mode and being able to just explain everything that I've learned and everything that I continue to practice as a cinematographer and a filmmaker. So that's all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed this quick look into the 180 degree rule. Hopefully you learned it, and now you have a better sense of when you're watching a film. When you see those wide shots, take note of where the characters are. Are they on the right side or the left side of the frame? Because when you cut in for coverage, they should still be on the right hand side, and as well as the other character should be on the left hand side. And if they're not, maybe the film is trying to tell you something visually. So hopefully you're paying attention, and next time you see this, you know what you're looking at and you know what it means. Anyways, if you enjoyed this week's vlog, you know what to do. Go ahead and do a super jump on that like button down below, and also get subscribed to the YouTube channel, because yes, every single Wednesday is a brand new vlog. Not like this. Anyways, I'm ready to be a cinematographer / student, and I will see you all in 7 days. Fight on.
Or run away and like you could yell at him.
I did it, Mom, look. And everyone else is watching. Chelsea was amazing. She invited me out to speak, and I hope whatever I said stuck with someone. Who knows?
The best.
Maybe not.
He's the best.
But I tried.
Lucky to witness.
Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I'm gonna just show you really quick what my lighting setup looks like. Can't really see it yet, but check it out. Let me lower this light. Trying some overhead lighting just to see how it looks. Going into a short film, and just thought I would try this out. But check this out, my ghetto rig. This is my light right here. Turn this. It's a light. I'm using my t-shirt to diffuse it. And yeah, so that's what overhead lighting looks like. And I'm really excited to explore this. So stay tuned. All right, you've been here long enough. Okay, bye-bye. Peace out. See you later.